Hi guys, so this video is about now that you're accepted into nursing school, what do you do? Child, you save your money. You save your money. You start saving, putting your money away, because it is no joke. I had a rude awakening, but thank God we have money put away. But still, if I didn't have that stash, then I would have been, just out of luck, because I go to a state college and they give us a list of all of the stuff that we have to do, and they only give us 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks to do it. And we have to get all of these shots. And let me tell you something about these shots. Depending on what school you go to, well, it's probably everywhere, I don't know, but I'm in the state of Florida, so they require us to get these shots. Now, you can't go to your doctor unless you try your normal doctor first and see what the turnaround time is, but you need your paperwork done. So you're not going to have time to wait on that doctor, so you're going to have to pay out of pocket for all of those shots. Now, my job, I got the hepatitis B. I'm going to get that series because my job provides it. So I just brought that paperwork to them to prove that I got it. But like the DTaP and all those other stuff, the chest x-ray for the tuberculosis, and all these other shots and physicals and all that stuff that I had to do, I had to pay out of pocket for it. And it cost almost about $300 for that. And then you have to pay for your fingerprinting and all of that. But because they knew that it was so expensive, what they did was include, the Castle Branch, all the fingerprinting and the background check and all that other stuff that we had to do on that side. They included it into our tuition. But some schools probably don't do that, so you would probably have to pay for that out of pocket, and it is close to maybe $75 to $100 each, depending on how much it costs. Because I did I think I did some of them I did something at UPS. I don't remember how much it cost because it's in the tuition, but it was expensive. If I did it, paying out of pocket, that would have been probably a couple of more $100, but it's included in my tuition. So, but still, it's still expensive. Now, I am paying out of pocket my tuition. So if you are paying out of pocket, you save. Make sure they have, those pay as you go, not pay as you go, but those pay monthly things, because it is expensive. But if you're getting like financial aid and stuff, you don't have to worry about that, because maybe they'll probably cover everything. But if you're coming out of pocket, you start saving your money. I'm telling you, you start saving your money as you're taking prerequisites. You anticipate the expense that is coming your way, and it comes your way quickly. So, and you need to have those funds, because if you don't make those deadlines, they'll tell you that you might lose your seat, or you will, not might, but you will lose your seat. So you guys save your money. Also, if you have children, make sure you have reliable daycare, because I'm going through something right now. School starts next week. I've been putting my daughter in Boys and Girls Club, and they're like $100 a week. But they called me since Monday. Today is Wednesday. They've been calling me every day to come pick her up around 9 o'clock. I can't, because she threw up a little. Oh, it's this little things they'll call you for. I'm like, then what is the point of you guys being here if you can't take care of infants? They do that. She's throwing up because she's crying hysterical, because this is the first time she's been away from me. People, so it's like I'm being really frustrated with them. So no more of them. I'm not going to them anymore. I'm not even going to pay them, because she hasn't even been there long enough for anything. I dropped her off. I kid you not. I came back home. They called me. Oh, she's crying so much. She threw up a little bit. So because she threw up, you have to come get her, and that classifies as being sick. So she has to be out for 24 hours. I can't. My class starts at 8 and ends at 4. They can't be calling me for every little thing. So my friend is going to watch her for the 3 days a week that I'm going to school. Thank God I have a backup backup because she was my initial plan. She was the first, but I thought, well, I don't want to tax her because she's already watching the kids. So, but she said she'll do it. So you guys make sure you have like reliable daycare that's not going to call you every 5 minutes to come get your kid, because remember, you cannot miss any days in nursing school. 1 max, maybe 2, but after that you get kicked out of the program or you failed the class. So that is what you do now that you got accepted. Make sure you got all of your paperwork together. Make sure you got some funds saved up and stashed somewhere, and make sure you have a plan for your family if you have one. I think that's it, guys. I'm driving to work right now. I love the job that I'm at. I can say that I love it. I have yet to see their busy time. It does get a little busy, but not like how I came, because when not from where I came from. When I came from, it was total chaos from the time I walked in to the time I walked out. Yelling, charge nurse yelling at the nurses station, yelling, you do this one do that. It's so unorganized. Nobody knows what's going on. Call lights going off. At where I work at now, I kid you not, a call light doesn't ring more than 3 seconds. 3-4 seconds. Maybe it'll ring twice, that's it. Somebody's got it. And it doesn't matter who has that patient, everybody helps. No matter who has the patient, somebody is going in there. It doesn't matter if it's your patient or not. And I love that. They offer so much help that I don't know how to respond, because I don't get this type of treatment. I didn't get this type of treatment when I worked at my other job. They will help you with everything. Someone is always asking, you need help, you need me to do anything, you need help, you need me to do anything. And it's like, I say no a lot because it's like, I don't want, push my stuff over people. It's just little things. I'll put the telly, lead back on. I'll do this. I'll take her to the bathroom. I'm not doing anything right now. But they help with everything. And they just go and just answer the light and do it. And it's nothing. It's like pulling teeth to go where I came from to answer somebody's life. They don't want to do it. And nurses do it. I was shocked because usually the nurses, they don't get the light unless it's meds or their IV pump is beeping, because they have so many patients. They have like 7 patients and they're already overwhelmed. So it's like we get no help and we have to rely on each other, the CNAs. And they have about 18 to 19 patients, so they're swamped. So it's like no one there to help you, and then you have to suck it up and be like, listen, me and you're the nurse, I'm the CNA, we need to come and do this together because this patient needs help and I need help and I can't do it by myself. And they would get an attitude, but so what? Because I'm telling you, when I was there, I refuse to turn a patient, especially if they're a heavy assist. I refuse to do it by myself. If you don't come help me, it's not going to be done. They're just going to have to, because I'm not killing myself. I'm not breaking my back, because we are responsible for this patient. Let's do this together. And that started to be my attitude. And a lot of them didn't like it, but hey, we got to do it, because I can't keep calling the next aide over there to come help me. They got their own work. It's wrong. Let's do this for our patient. So over there where I am now, it's like I have to run the nurses down to help them, because they already washed the patient. They already did this. They already took the vital signs. They already did it. A lot of them like to do it themselves. So it's a different mentality over there. It's a different atmosphere, and I just love it. That is teamwork, and that is how we're supposed to work together. So I'm just happy that I can go into a job and I am like stress-free. I don't have to worry about all of this noise going on, and it's not a lot of stress. I know that if my light is going to go off in a couple of seconds, somebody's going to answer it, and I can take my time with this patient and make sure this patient is getting the care that they need. I don't have to rush them and, make them feel like everything is being rushed. Make them feel like, okay, I got to get out of this room and go help somebody else. Like I'm the only employee there working, because, that's how it seemed sometimes when I worked over there. They asked me, are y'all sure? Are you sure? Are you the only one working tonight? Because, you're all over the place trying to get everything. You know, it's not that much stress. I don't come home with my head pounding, my feet aching. Sometimes I sit so much where I am. I have so much downtime sometimes, not all the time, but it's like I gotta get up and walk around because I'm falling asleep. It's a smaller hospital, so we don't have that many patients on the floor. We have only one isolation room, as opposed to where I came from. We had like half the hallway was an isolation room on one end, and then half the hallway on each. It's three parts. It's like three. What is it? Three. It's the north, south, and we call it the other one the ace. So it's like half the hallway on all three sides are like isolation rooms. So it was like maybe 6 on each side. So that's a lot of isolation rooms, and we only have one. And if we do have to have an isolation room, we block one room, so that kicks out, you know, a patient from being in that room. So then we have less patients. So yeah, so you guys, make sure you save your money. Make sure you are saving from the time you're taking prerequisites. You need a stash because it gets expensive, and you have to get things by a due date, so you can't rely on financial aid, or you know, you can't rely on, you know, your doctor, because you have to wait for the results. You can't rely on LabCorp and all of that. You have to go and get it. So you have to go to one of those. I went to this one called Care One. It's like you get everything right there. You get all your paperwork. If you're gonna get a physical, you don't have to wait. If you're gonna get lab results and all of that, you need all that stuff. You don't have to wait. You need to get it right there, because if you don't, you could lose your seat. So with that, guys, you guys have a blessed day. My school classes start, and I will let you know how it went. And I will try to make more videos. If you have any questions, please don't. I keep looking down here. Y'all are up there. Please don't feel like you can't ask me questions. Ask me all the questions that you want. So this video is like, what, 12 minutes and 18 seconds? Let me go. Okay, bye, guys.